Hey, good morning there, YouTube. It's 5:38 in the morning on Monday, the 23rd. Last work day for the vacation time. On my way in for my normal shift. I usually work from 6:10 in the morning till 2:30 in the afternoon. So I realized I watched Jeff Chance's video, and I realized that heck, I haven't made a video in a long time either. So, here she goes. Not much has been going on. With the holidays, it's always crazy with my boy. You know, he just turned 2 in November. So everything's starting to get real interesting for him. He's developed one hell of a personality, and it's fun to see him discover new things and get into stuff. Projects, I really haven't had a whole lot going on. Not projects I really planned on doing. The sump pump in my house went out 3 days ago, and it's been acting up for about a month with the pump sticking on or sticking off, and finally, actually the day that I bought the pump and brought it home, my dad's a retired pipe fitter and plumber, and he came over to help me kind of get this thing installed because the wife had to go to work, so it was watching the baby and trying to get this all done. So, sorry, I'm driving. So he came over and made short work of it. He did a great job and really saved my butt on that and installed it. The pump that we pulled out for the drainage system in my basement was just a third horse with 1 year warranty, and I've had it for 4 years, so I got my money out of it, I guess, if it's a 1 year warranty. Bought a 3 year warranted Flowtech pump from Home Depot, and that thing's doing a great job. The old pump looks like something out of the Titanic. Very heavy cast iron, but just wore out, used and abused and done. So that's the only project I had to do reluctantly, and it went well. The other project I got coming up is I did get a new set of Monroe air shocks, pretty heavy duty for the back end of my 67, and I'm thinking about taking the shocks to whether it be a suspension shop or a mechanic. What I want to do is I want to get the Schrader valve installed directly on the shocks, so each shock has its own Schrader valve. So I can just reach up in the wheel well to the shock and give it a little air or let some out. Just make sure it's the same poundage on each shock, and make sure the car's riding even by looking at the back of it. I've had too many issues with this air shock system with leaks. I've sprayed all the lines and can't find the leak. So it's got to be actually coming from the shock. But there's so many little fittings and T's when you put in the air shock system that there's just too many chances for leaks. And I had one incident last year with one of the fittings blew out, and I lost all the air pressure, and it lowered down and rubbed the tires. And I don't want to go through that again, because imagine if that happened to you and you were at, say, 70 miles an hour or highway speed. It'd be pretty ugly and do a lot of damage and be very dangerous. So I was curious if any of you have ever put a Schrader valve directly on your shock. How is it all involved? I'm curious if there's just an adapter I can get to thread onto the main point where the airline goes in, or if it's going to be more hassle than it's worth. Just curious if any of you guys have ever done this. Other than that, I'm just coming into town here. I got to focus on my drive. I hope you all have a happy holiday. Spend a lot of time with your family and your kids. Have a good time. This time of year, I really enjoy being with family and friends, because that's what life's all about: family and friends, and making memories, so that when you come skidding into the end of life and your body is used and abused and full of scars, you got lots of cool and fun stories to tell. So here's to another year and a few more scars, good times and bad, and stories made. I hope you guys have a good time. I certainly am going to have fun with my family and my wife's family. And I'll make another video probably after the holiday. So, hope you guys are doing well. I'll see you around.